I'm Sean Askinosi, and I'm a chocolate maker here in Springfield, and I grew up in this house, lived here for about almost 9 years. I lived here from the early 60s to the early 70s. To be in this house feels in some ways really, really weird, but in other ways it's really cool. I mean, it's so cool to see the architecture and to think, coming in, I had no idea what to expect. I thought, oh, the walls will be moved, there'll be different colors. So it's really cool to just almost just step back in time. I mean, the knotty pine cabinets are still here. The hardware on the closets it's still the same hardware. The doors are the same. The trees are the same. So it's really kind of cool, I would say. It's a good feeling, and it's kind of neat to have this experience. I have so many memories in this home. Favorite memories, of course, my brother, Jason, was born here. I mean, not here in the house, but I mean, he came home from the hospital here. That's a great memory. And just, I think the other thing about living in this house and the great memories, some of it is not so much inside the house, but it's the neighborhood. My best friend lived across the street. All of the kids in the neighborhood, we all played together. Sometimes, especially in the summer, late into the night. I remember Pershing Elementary School is just down the street. Back then it felt like it was 10 miles away. I rode my bike to school. I remember that for the first time. So it seems like a lot of the great memories are the friendships that I had when I was here with other kids, the kind of activities that we had and how we played together and played sports around here. The house that we moved into from here was when my dad got sick. And he was diagnosed with cancer probably about, I'd say, within 6 months of us moving from this house. So the last really good memories with my family all together would be in this house. And so I'm not saying it's all bad memories after that, but what I'm saying is, as a young person, as a 12-year-old, the memories that I hold on to would be from here, not from the house that we moved when he was sick, because that was so terrible as a teenager. And so these are those kind of heartwarming memories that I have from this place. And I've thought a lot about that, before talking to you today, because I was thinking, well, what is that? What is that thing when people have all of this sentimentality, nostalgia for where they used to live? And it's often these memories, sometimes they've been sugar-coated, many times they've been sugar-coated. Like I was saying, I don't really have all of the memories of when my parents would beat the crap out of us, with wooden spoons and stuff in this house, or when my dad would make me do push-ups or whatever. Those memories aren't at the forefront the way the good memories are. Well, what is that? That is because when we think about our homes that we grew up in, the kind of peace that they gave us, sort of anchors that they were in our lives. When we're adults, we have this innate desire to connect to that sentiment, to the nostalgia of that time. Whether it's sugar-coated or not really doesn't matter. The point is, are we aware in our lives as adults of what that meant to us then? Are we grateful for it? But the bigger question is, what memories are we creating today, in the present moment, with our families, in our homes, at the kitchen table, playing with our kids outside, staying off of our phones? What are we doing to make those memories now, as opposed to, becoming sad or almost obsessive about why things aren't the way they used to be. Because guess what? They weren't the way they used to be. Ever. That's in our heads. It's okay. Why? Because those memories and those emotions, even that I have right now, they point me to home. Not this home. They point me to the home of myself, to my true self. And they point me to what will be someday, I believe, with my father who's in heaven, my mom, my grandparents are all dead. And so the key then is recognize that I'm being pointed home by the sentiment, and what am I doing to create memories today?